Students, welcome to the virtual classes presented by JetKids International School Pusat, in which we will be discussing class 6th subject science. Today's topic is lesson number 8, that is body movements, and subtopic is introduction. Okay, today in this video we will be discussing the different kinds of movements of our body. In the introduction part, we will discuss the different kinds of movements of the body. For example, what is mean by movement? Let us see first what is mean by movements. A movement is, you all know, the ability of organisms to change position by using their body parts. As simple as it is. The movements are nothing but changing the position of our body by using the body parts. Okay, are called movements, or the ability of organisms, the ability of living organisms to change position by using their body parts is called movements. Okay, let us clear with the movements. We all do movements, different kinds of movements we continuously keeps on doing, right? From wake up early in the morning, brushing, bathing, then some people are doing the exercise, yoga, cycling, running. Okay, you used to play on the playground. Okay, different kinds of movements we are continuously doing during the day. Okay, so how these movements are happen? With the help of our body parts. With the help of our body parts, we keeps on doing the movements. Okay, let us see what exactly, which are the organs involved in the movement, or what kind of organs are actively involved while doing movements. We will see in this today's video. Okay, so moving on. While discussing the body movements, we must have to discuss skeletal system. Okay, the skeletal system, as you all know, made up of our bones. There are 206 bones which form the skeletal system, and you all know, because of the skeletal system or because of the bones inside our body, we need to move our different body parts, right? So let us discuss what is skeletal system. First of all, see the picture and see the diagram of skeletal system. Yes, it look like in this way. Skeleton. Skeleton is the internal structure in organisms which helps in bringing about movement. See, the very important role of skeleton in our body is to brings out the movements. Okay, skeleton is the internal structure in organisms which helps in bringing about movements. How? Let us see. It forms a framework that gives the shape of the body and provides support to the organisms. First of all, what it forms? Framework that gives shape of the body. Obviously, first we will get shape from the bones, from the skeletal system. Our body will get the proper shape, support, and then only we can able to move. So it provides support to organisms. Secondly, the skeleton is made up of bones. Obviously, I told you initially there are 206 bones present in our body which forms the skeleton. Then different kinds of bones are joined to each other in a particular manner. See, bones are not here and there. They are very properly joined with each other in a very particular manner, right? These joints felicitate various types of movements. Okay, these framework of bones or the proper arrangement of the bones felicitate the different types of movements in our body. In higher animals, bones, muscles and cartilage together make the movement possible. Okay, in higher animals, bones not only are able to supposed to possible all the movements, but here bones, muscles and cartilage together make the movement possible. Now as the sentence describe bones, muscles and cartilage, then we need to discuss what is muscles and what are cartilage too. Okay, so let's go for it. Muscles. Okay, what is muscles? First of all, see the diagram, see the picture of muscles. Yeah, this is the muscular system of the body. Okay, muscles are the soft and flexible part of the body which is wrapped around the bones. The skin, okay, see the skin which I can show you, that is nothing but the muscles. All the bones are covered with the muscles, and with the help of muscles only we can move our body parts. Our bones can move with the help of muscle, let me tell you. Our bones are moved with the help of muscles. Okay, so let's see what is the role of muscles in the movements. Muscles are parts of the body that help in bringing about movements. Okay, muscles are the part of the body which helps in bringing out the movements, because if there were no muscles, you can imagine our body is like a skeleton, and if we are able to move, our bones will be broken. It would have been broken, because there is muscles are something which gives support to bones, and because of the muscles we can able to move our bones, and ultimately we can even move our body parts as well. Okay, so muscles are very important for the movement kind of purpose. Next, muscles may be attached to bones. In humans, muscles are attached to bones, obviously. We all are humans, so all the bones are attached with the muscles. But it will not attach with the animal or insect like earthworm. Okay, or may work alone. The muscles work alone in the earthworm, because earthworm is the boneless animal, so their bones are not there at all, so muscles needs to work alone in the earthworm. So as far as the humans are concerned, we may say that bones are attached with the muscles. Okay, let's move. Cartilage. Okay, as I told you, we need to discuss muscles and cartilage too, because all these three things are very necessary for the movements. Our body can only move with the help of bones, muscles and cartilage. Bones is ultimately, we can say, the skeletal system. Okay, so let us see what is cartilage and how does it help in the body movements. Okay, let's go for it. First of all, you see where is the cartilage situated. Here is the diagram. With the help of this arrow you can see here is the cartilage. This part is cartilage. Okay, this is a cartilage. You can see there is written cartilage. Okay, so if you study this diagram very well, you will find that where is the cartilage, and you can see, observe the diagram very carefully. This is the cartilage, and with the help of this cartilage, now we'll see how the cartilage is responsible for the movements, and where is the cartilage situated and what is the role of it as far as the movements are concerned. Okay, so let's see. See what is cartilage. Part of the skeleton that is not hard as bones. See, cartilage is the part of skeleton only, but it is not as hard as bones. It is not as hard as bones and can be bent. Okay, the most important factor of the cartilage is can be bent is cartilage. Okay, it is a part of the skeletal system obviously, but it is not as hard as bones and it can be bent as well. Okay, next they are found in the upper part of the ear. See where the cartilage found. cartilages are found in the upper part of ear, the tip of the nose and at the tip of the long bones. See, they are found in the upper part of ear, we can say upper part of the ear, then the tip of the nose and at the tips of the long bones. Okay, here they found, and we all know we can even easily move our ears. Okay, see, I can move my ears, I can move my nose too. Okay, because of this cartilage we are able to move these body parts. Okay, so that's all for today. We have seen in this video what are the basic movements of the body and which are the internal body parts are helpful for the body movements. In next video we will be discussing joints and the further part of the lesson. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.